Ohio gozaimashita. Okay, yo, it's Nito Senpai. Happy freaking holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Gozaimashita. Moshi Moshi Baka. Anyways, listen, man. Today, I'm going over my boy Rhino. Alright? One of the best starter frames in the game. I'm going to tell you how to get your hands on them, how to use them, and all that juice. So let's do it. First step, you want to go to your market. Then you want to go to Warframes. Once you go to Warframes, scroll down. There he is. See? Rhino. Get the blueprint for 35,000 credits and purchase it. Once you do that, it'll be in your foundry. Okay? Capiche? Capiche. Okay, so your next step is to go into your navigation where you see all the planets, hit Venus. So I'm pretty sure everybody gets to Venus soon in the beginning. This is just for beginners. You want to go to Fossa, and this is exactly where you're gonna farm Rhino's parts. So you farm that boss till you get the chassis, the neuroptics, and the systems. Okay? That's how you farm Rhino. So as I was saying, Rhino is literally one of the best starter frames to have at the beginning of the game. He will literally carry through. He'll literally carry you throughout the whole star chart. Honestly, if you want to main him, do it because he's definitely worth it. He's one of the best starter frames to have in your arsenal. Okay, so we're gonna go over the abilities. Let's take a look. First ability, Rhino Charge. Charges towards the target, clobbering anything in his path. That's it. Rhinos do what rhinos do, right? Just bum rushes the enemy or anybody that's in your way, knocks them back. Simple as that. Piece of cake. Next ability, Iron Skin. One of his best abilities. He hardens his skin, insulating himself from all damage and gaining overguard. So when you pop this, you're invulnerable for 3 seconds. Means you can't take damage for 3 seconds. While enemies are shooting you, you're gaining overguard, which is basically over health. Health, basically a bar that protects your health and shield also. That's what that is. Third ability, Roar. Grants all nearby warframes increasing damage for a short duration. So it buffs your weapons, all your weapons, but it buffs your abilities, everything. It buffs your friends, anybody that's in the group with you. It buffs your dogs, your cats, your grandmas, aunts, uncles, anybody that's friends with you in the mission during the mission, they get that buff. Damage buff. We all love it. His fourth, Rhino Stomp. If enemies are bum rushing you and you feeling overwhelmed, all you do is just stomp the ground with your big ass foot, and enemies are just gonna be suspended in midair, basically in slow motion, and they can't do nothing about it. You could shoot them in their ass crack, you can melee them to death, whatever you want to do. You could just teabag them for all you care, for all you want to do, bruh. Very good crowd control ability. Okay, now let's see all this in action. All right, so we got a group of losers here, just chilling, staring at me. They can't move because I'm not letting them move. So his first ability, which is the the Rhino charge. You charge at an enemy, they go flying, and that's it. That's all that is. Get the hell out of my way. That's it. Get the fuck out of my way, bro. First ability. All right, second ability is Iron Skin. Now, before I show you Iron Skin, whenever you're taking heavy damage, you always want to pop this before you die. Iron Skin keeps you alive. Always. Always have your Iron Skin up at all times. Once it depletes, recast and get that skin back because you need it. Keeps you alive. Now, I'm going to make them shoot me so you can see what's going on. I casted Iron Skin. Now, I have overguard. I lost it. Let's pop it again. I got overguard again. The more damage you take, the more iron skin you get. That's how that works. More damage you take, more iron skin. More iron skin, more survivability. Alright, now we're going over the third, alright? Which is roar. So I'm gonna shoot one of these guys, just one little. See, I did 973 damage. I'm gonna hit roar. I'm gonna use roar now. Now I increase my damage even more. Okay, just hit it for 3,000 now. There's the buff right up top. Tells you how many seconds and the percentage, the damage percent that you got that increases. So it lasts long depending on your duration mods or whatever mod that gives you more duration, so it can last longer. Simple as that. And last but not least, his fourth ability. So let's say you're just getting overwhelmed by all these guys. And there's too many people all at once, and you just can't handle it. Just stomp the ground, bro. Boom. You just stomp the ground, and they just chill in midair. Look at you. Look at you. That's what you get for messing with me. You're throwing some headshots, throwing some melees, whatever you want to do. Very good crowd control. So you got a lot of beef, you got a lot of smoke, just humble them. Humble them. Now, within all these four abilities that Rhino has, Roar scales with range. So if you put more range mods on your Warframe, you'll, anybody that's in the vicinity, any friends or any fellow Tenno during a mission, you use Roar, they will get the Roar effect. Same thing with Stomp. If you have a lot of range on it, the more range you have, you know, the more the Stomp will reach, a certain range. So if I'm here and I hit the Stomp, look, it gets all of them perfectly because I got the range on. I have just enough range to hit all of them. I don't need to be close. Well, you have to be close enough. You get me. So now, when playing Rhino, these are the two abilities you want to keep up. The first, during a starting mission, whatever is going on, first thing you want to do is cast Iron Skin. Even if you don't take damage and you cast Iron Skin, it will still give you Overguard. You'll still get Overguard. Just not a lot because if you're not taking any damage, you're not going to get any additional Overguard. So you're just going to get the base or whatever it is that you started with, depending on your stats. Then during Roar, you want to keep Roar up at all times because, who doesn't like damage boosts? So you keep that up at all times. Those are the two abilities you want to keep up at all times when playing Rhino. The enemies are swarming you and you can't take it, bro. Like, hit them with the chill pill. That's it. Hit them with the. Okay, without further ado, I bring to you the freaking build, man. The moment you've been waiting for. Here's the build. This is the basic star chart build that will that'll carry you. It'll carry you throughout the entire star chart, the base star chart of the game. If you're fresh and brand new and you want to get your hands on this tanky frame, okay? First mod, Dreamer's Bond. Just that's it. That's what I got on. Steel fiber. You want to have steel fiber on. Why? Because this scales, meaning it goes up with your iron skin. This gives you more overguard as well as strength mods. Strength mods, any type of mods that give strength or armor, give you more overguard. More overguard, more survivability. Capiche? Capiche. So yeah, steel fiber. Streamline, efficiency, flow. For some energy, you need some energy to use your abilities. Continuity, you definitely want to have duration up to keep your stomp up or whatever it is. Intensify needs some strength and stretch for some range if you like stomping people out from distances and you just like the effect. As far as any of the empty spaces, you can just throw on whatever you're to what it throw on whatever you feel like throwing on if you got the extra space for it. But this is literally all you need. I promise you. You got even stats right here. You got good armor. Even if you can't max them out, even if you can't max this out, because it is pretty expensive to max out steel fiber. Um, for newer players that don't have enough resources to do it. Just as long as just max it out to the best of your ability, whatever you got, and you're set. You're fine. Trust me, you will be okay with this. Very important tip for Rhino when you're using Rhino. He has two little small flaws. Okay, as long as you keep your distance and you're smart about it. Okay, so when you have Iron Skin on, the fastest way you could lose it is if you're taking a ton of damage, like a super burst amount of damage to where like it just depletes, or if you get one shot or whatever, which you probably won't in Star Chart. But to lose it quickly is if you're just traversing the map and you end up falling off, just like so, you lose it instantly. It'll just reset your skills and everything and all your abilities that you had active. Your Iron Skin's gone, just like that. And then the other way you can lose Iron Skin is if you're going against these stupid little freakers I like to call the Corpus, the nullifiers, bro. So this little bubble around them nullifies and disables abilities. So if I step in, I can't use any of my abilities at all. None whatsoever until you shoot the bubble away or shoot it small enough so it doesn't touch you or affects any abilities you have active. So if I pop Iron Skin right now, boom, I'm gonna pop it. Got my 5K. As soon as I step in, I lose it, bro. So these guys, keep your distance. Whenever you see these dudes, keep your distance, bro. Because when you think you're invincible and you're just chilling and you're hacking and slashing away, they gonna end up hacking at you if you don't kill them quick enough, and you're gonna end up dying. You're gonna be like, "What happened? I thought I had Iron Skin. I thought I was invincible." Nito Senpai lied to me. Well, I didn't lie because now I'm giving you the information. So yeah, whenever you're dealing with Corpus, just keep your distance. Shoot that away before you get close to them or anything. And then go back to hacking and slashing and massacring all these hoes. That's it, bro. Now you know I can't end the video without a demonstration, okay? But since I'm strong enough, this is Steel Path Survival Grenier. Let's get into it. Okay, you're gonna see me play him a little different because I have a little different build for him. So yeah, but you know, surviving and thriving, man. Surviving and thriving. Light work. Holy crap. Did I mod my fragor right? Cause sheesh, Louise. There we go. Let's pick that speed up, baby. Whoops. Always keep the roar up. Sometimes I forget too, man. Sometimes I be forgetting. Always keep the roar up. Always keep the freaking roar up. Okay, so whenever the Iron Skin runs out, you'll know and you'll hear like a distinct little sound whenever it runs out.
Support incoming.
But with the mods I got on, I could reset it. I can always reset my Iron Skin if need be. Where's the enemies at? Look at them. Just floating helplessly. Bankai. Domain expansion.
Will buy him more time.
Let me stop. Rhino is great, bro. Pretty easy to use. Skill gap. He ain't really got a skill gap. But pretty sure, like, if you master Rhino, he ain't hard to master, but honestly, if anybody on your team sees you with a Rhino on, you shouldn't be dying. You shouldn't be dying on Rhino. Rhino shouldn't be dying. If you did, it was just a minor error and nobody saw it. Or you just say you were AFK, bro. Ain't nobody gonna complain anyway. Don't nobody even. Don't nobody gives you shit for playing bad in this game and whatnot. Nobody gives you crap, bro. This is very rare for people to, bash you for playing
Get ready for a
Warframe wrong
capsule.
and stuff like that. Nobody does that. As long as I've been playing the game, bro. This community is very cool, very chill. I have not met too many, mean people in the Warframe community, but you rarely run into them. Like very, very rare percentage. I want to say like a 4% rare, but you know. But Rhino, man, I'm telling you, best starter frame
Additional
right here,
life
bro.
support has arrived.
He will carry you, bro. Carry you. Damage boost, weapon platform frame, bro. Tanky, survives, never dies, or can die, but you know what I mean. It's my boy right here, man. My boy. Am I a Rhino main? I mean, I play with a lot of other Warframes. I don't really got a main, bro. After getting so many other Warframes and trying them out, I can't really say you got a main, but if you got a main frame, man, let me know your main frame, bro. But if you're starting out, Rhino will keep you alive. See, look, I still got Iron Skin chilling, bro. Like I haven't even had to pop it again. Okay, Alkalite coming. So during Steel Path, you get these little dudes called Alkalites. They come and try to hunt you down. So what I like to do, as soon as they spawn up, is I stomp this person, put her in her place, and light her the hell up. That's it, and we just keep it rolling, bro. We keep it moving. We keep it pushing, baby, because they can't touch me. Why? Because I'm Rhino, Bankai Tenkai. Can't mess with me out here, man. Stop playing with me out here, bro. Hope you enjoying the content, man. Hope you having a happy holidays, man. For real, bro. Make sure your Christmas tree's lit up at night, man. I hope you have a nice fresh cup of hot cocoa before bed, man. I hope your pillow is nice and cool. You feel me?
30-second warning.
Oh no, that's not good. We need to hit one of these. All right,
Life support has been
I'm at the
replenished.
5 minute mark. One last stomp.
The operative has
Boom.
just made their first discovery.
All right,
Keep up the
man.
good
We
work.
out of here. Moshi Moshi Baka, fellow Tenno out there. Thank you for watching if you have watched. I appreciate it. Help grow the channel. Drop a like, drop a comment, say thank you. Say thank you, senpai. Something. Happy holidays, man. Stay warm, stay cozy. Catch you in the next.